Hey, Brent, when you look at the of these two teams, there is quite a bit of talent coming off the bench.
Yeah, Kevin, both sides really rely on their bench scoring, and that's a luxury that very few teams, and certainly the best teams in the league, have. It'll be interesting to see which one of these second units can create that advantage.
Now we'll look at Memphis's starting group. Out in the wings for him, Smart and Bain. Santi Aldama is out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Morant in at the point guard. And so the Los Angeles Clippers get the first points of the ball game. And the dunk by Jackson.
As a passer, Morant has developed great instincts, and he's going to exploit those gaps in the D.
Harden inside the three-point line. Gets a very good look and converts.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let-up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Jackson misses. And it's Harden with the ball for Los Angeles. Hey, Greg, gritty is a word that is often used to describe the Grizzlies team.
And I think it applies to this unit as well. These guys are all tenacious and hungry. They play every game. Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
It's Harden with the drive. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Plumlee's checked in. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose? Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Morant with it. Now guarded by Plumlee. And the three ball is good. Jackson's got 5.
Oh, quick thinking from Jackson. When he's rising and firing fast, you know he's in the zone.
And here's Harden for 3. George finds Harden. Morant with some nice D.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And you can see the confidence Morant possesses. He's fine testing his luck with the quick pull-up, Jay.
And here's George for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitors.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Morant passes to Aldama. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And taking a look at the LA Clippers, Brent, a team that just keeps coming up short, unfortunately.
Well, the Clippers have definitely been more competitive lately, and it's kind of like phase 2 for them with this group. They still haven't been able to get over the hump, and they have some work to do.
Daniel Tice is checked in for Mason Plumlee. Pass to Jackson. Oh, he misses the dunk. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. And Leonard gets it to go.
And the strength of Leonard really undeniable, showcasing it to the defense right there.
Outside, Bain. Jackson, a screen on Hart. Bain for 3. Cranes the three-pointer.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Tucker into the lane. That ball's nice speed that time from George.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Aldama finds Bain. Back to Aldama. Morant scanning the floor. Pocket 6. The 3. It's good from long range. Morant's got 8 points.
And look at Morant getting bold at the arc. When he's feeling it, you really have to watch him out there.
Leonard with no one around. His 3-pointers off the mark. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Grizzlies. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
And focus there from Morant. He just takes them all on and stays locked in on the basket.
And George, here we go. Drops in the layup for 2. 8 points for him.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Morant throws it down.
Obviously, Morant has found his flow here, finding plenty of ways to create for himself. So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great, scoring is coming in bunches, and both of the teams feeling confident right now.
Now, here's Tucker. Leonard attacking, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And don't give a cerebral player like Leonard that kind of opening. He'll read that gap.
And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
Now, into the lineup for EuroCup, number 0, Russell.
Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the Clippers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
21.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Clippers.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
Well, in the early goings, the mid-range shot has also been working well for them. They've been racking up some points off of those jumpers, and those are probably being invited.
So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Filling the 2 and 3, the core of George and Leonard. Daniel Tice out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Westbrook in at the point.
Well, the early years when Paul George came into the league with the Pacers, you wondered how his frame would fill out. It's filled out nicely.
One thing you marvel at, the consistency of Paul George, year in and year out.
I wonder when Paul George, Greg, goes into the offseason, if it's more tinkering and sharpening all those skills, or if he's trying to add something. Because I don't know how you add anything to how versatile a player he is. And the burst from Russell Westbrook paying off that time, that's an impossible play for the primary defender to stop.
Outside Jackson, it's up a 3. A 3-pointer is right on target. Jackson's got 5 points in the quarter.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
There's Jackson with the 3. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 4th assist in this one.
And he's proven he can make this shot. Jackson, the D has to respect his range better than that.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Jaren Jackson. The Clippers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
And one of the unwritten rules of team play, Brent, don't throw your teammate a grenade. What are those?
Well, I got a lot of those in my years in Seattle, and I won't mention his name, but the initials were Gary Payton. Look, the shot clock's winding down, you're standing open, and the guard just gives it to you with 1.5 seconds to go, and you got to shoot the ball. So those are called live grenades, Kevin. You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He's such a strong finisher in the paint.
Here's Tucker. That one good for 2. Tucker's got the lead, back up to 5 now for the Clippers.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Now an all-NBA caliber talent, Morant still feels like he has room to improve.
And after being one of the worst teams, Brent, in the NBA for so long, the Clippers have really turned things around, haven't they?
No doubt. I mean, a season ticket to the cellar for many, many seasons, but moving into this building, getting a little bit of juice, getting some stars in here, become a competitive contender over the past few seasons. And it all has to do with the ownership, and that shift has been fruitful for the Los Angeles Clippers.
Clippers leading by 6. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Jaren Jackson Jr. is a prolific shot blocker, but blocks aren't his goal. He said, I'm playing the game to not foul, but make it as hard as I can. If I block it, then cool. Avoiding those whistles is key. John Morant says of Jackson, his defensive presence is big time for us. We're a totally different team with him out there on the floor. Kevin?
They are indeed. Hey, DA, thank you. Westbrook kicks it to Tucker. Uncovered. Again, Los Angeles.
Tucker doing whatever he can to help out the offense, this time from the mid-range.
Bain against Leonard. The pass to Aldama. Offensive rebound. Outside Jackson. Smart on the wing. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Smart's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Westbrook passes to Tucker. Looking for George. He gets it there. The shot, no good. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Pass to Aldama. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
Some changes for Memphis. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. Luke Kennard comes in for Bain. And it's Rose in for Morant. Free throw no good from Aldama. Great for a franchise like Memphis. Is there a specific way they have to build?
Through the draft. I mean, they aren't going to get the huge A-list free agents, so you have to hit on your picks. You also have to keep your guys happy. Sign them to smart extensions.
Leonard against Rose. Kennard for 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. George finds Westbrook. Back to George. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. George has got 21 in the game.
It's hard to read Paul George ahead of time. You don't want to give him any clues as to what you want to do defensively, and he operates so well in the pick and roll.
Passes it to Aldama. Here's Kennard. Three-pointer. Wow, through the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
Kennard out there to help space the floor with that kind of range.
And he nails the 3rd.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for LA. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and count. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the 3rd quarter after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from George.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins's 5. Clark is out there with Kennard. Then there's Jalen Noel. Then there's Derrick Rose. And it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Westbrook kicks to Tice. Outside for George. Clock at 4. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
Just playing hard. George not letting up at all at the offensive end.
Lobbed up there for Clark. Powell with the steal. And now the fast break. George with the ball. And that one is good. And now it's a 3-point Los Angeles lead.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Kennard for 3. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
This guy can flat out shoot it. Kennard comfortable anywhere on the floor at any moment.
Count it.
Off and running right off the bat here to start the second half.
Memphis has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Hey, Brent, with his skill set, Norman Powell is the type of player that could fit on any team.
Yeah, so effective at playing off the ball, and he's a good source of instant offense when he gets that opportunity. He could be a 3-level scorer.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Norman Powell, as a point getter, understands the value of the free throw. He's been over 80% for his career at the line.
For the Clippers, Mann's checked in for Paul George. And it's James Harden in for Russell Westbrook. And the Clippers, one of the more efficient three-point shooting teams, Greg, in the NBA.
And Kevin, really over the last decade, that's been one of their most consistent traits. And it's not just because of talent. They're smart about the shots they take.
Adams outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Daniel Tice. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Noel passes to Adams, takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Well, Adams back in the paint. That's where he lives.
Back to Harden. Changes up. The rebound by Steven Adams.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
They grab their own miss. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out. And the dunk by Powell.
Not surprised Norman Powell can get up.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And here's Rose. No scoring in this one. Kennard for 3. Here's Adams. Plumlee with the rebound. Clippers have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Powell, that's good.
Norman Powell has a lot of strength, and that time he played to it.
Adams wide open. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Tice, and he uses the glass on the layup. Tice has got his 2nd basket.
It would take some very special defense to stop him once he gets that close to the bucket, and they weren't special that time.
Back to Adams. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Man can hit. Memphis has gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Clark finds Rose. Clark a screen on Powell. Rose, no good.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Here's Tice. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Kennard with the ball, and it's Harden picking him up. The kick out to Rose. Buries it from 3-point range. Rose has got his first 3 points of the game.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Pass to man. It's stolen by Rose. And it's Memphis on the break. The three-pointer, no good. It's Powell on the wing. Over Kennard. Picked off in midair. Fires from way outside. That one doesn't go. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. Los Angeles on top, up by 1. Have time for the short break and stay right where you are. 3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Here's Powell. So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. E.J. Tucker is out there with Plumlee. Then there's Norman Powell. Then it's Harden, and it's man in at the shooting guard position. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. And he threw the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
They've shown no let-up. Penetration, knife it inside. The defense has to tighten it up if they want to slow this team down.
But we've also seen them being very aggressive down in the paint. All game long, they've been hunting down those inside points.
And for Memphis, they're shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. Outside for Jackson. Off target from outside. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team. Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
They're just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
Memphis trailing here. Here's Morant. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Plumlee's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. On the pass to man. Harden with it. Aldama's there. Plumlee, no luck. And so it's Smart who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. There's the triple. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Plumlee's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And the Clippers call time here. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor. And these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery. And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, guys, over the break, I was able to listen to Tyronn Lue's huddle. Now, with the game in the balance, he had some encouraging words for his team. He said, this is what we wanted. We thought if we kept it close, we could pull it out. Now, let's go out there and do just that. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. Just 5 to shoot. Highland misses.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up and you can't knock it down.
How about the authority from Moran? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shatter the rim.
And here's Leonard from 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
First team foul.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
And he's good on the first of 3.
And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them.
For the Clippers, Daniel Tice is checked in for Zubac. P.J. Tucker comes in for Russell Westbrook. And it's James Harden in for Highland.
In terms of two-way players, Kawhi has to be one of the guys that you would consider as one of the elites. Defensive player of the year caliber guy on the wing. And he can also carry you offensively.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. The feed to Smart to take the lead. He lays it in.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
Clippers have gone just 1 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Harden kicks it to Tucker. Kicks it out to Leonard. And finished off by Leonard.
I mean, this is a battle-tested young player. Leonard's willing to put the team on his back when they really need a bucket.
Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
A true leader. You can tell Morant takes pride in stepping up when it matters most.
George. And he converts the layup. George has got 27.
Paul George stepping up big time.
The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Morant outside. Fires the 3. Bain against Leonard. No good with the triple. The Clippers in the lead. Open with it. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
And he's getting good looks on the floor, but he simply cannot bury anything right now. He's got to stay confident, though, because everyone knows he can hit those shots.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Jackson in the corner. And he drives in.
The nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Feeds it to Leonard. It's stolen by Aldama. Here's Morant. And he goes right over Paul George and slams it down.
And going back to college, Morant's made a habit of rising to the occasion.
The 3 from George. It's in. And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Morant passes to Smart. Here's Bain. Money!
Big time bucket there. They've got to play for a stop here with the 2-point lead. Most important thing, no open threes.
And the Clippers call time here. They're behind by 2. There's 10 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
Well, they just need a solid play right now, and coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going.
And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. We've got more in store for you right after this. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one.
Here we go.
Morant in the backcourt with Smart to his side. Luke Kennard out there with Santi Aldama. And it's Jackson in at the 5 spot. Stolen by Smart. And Jackson with the basket on the assist by Smart. Jackson's got the first basket here in overtime for Memphis. The Clippers trail. Harden looking it over. That 3 off the mark.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
And for the Clippers, they're shooting so well, 63%. The offense working as one cohesive unit.
And more, it should just sink in that Paul George is one of the most accurate three-point shooters in the league.
Here's Morant. And that's It's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. It's extra time here, just over a minute into overtime. Leonard against Kennard. 4 on the clock. All alone. And right on target. Good. And the Grizzlies lead by 1.
And a deadly shooter as Kennard steps up in a big moment.
And it's George finishing it off.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Just superior focus from Morant. His determination is what allows him to convert through contact.
And here's Harden for 3. Here's George. Second chance shot. He takes it up and lays it in. George has got 39.
Really good work on the interior. That is a critical 2 points there. That was an ideal scenario really for him. Point-blank range and also a size advantage.
Morant drives in. And Morant throws it down.
Just as quick as anyone in this league, Morant can seemingly get to the hole at will.
And George kicks to Tice. Tice with a screen on Morant. It falls.
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
Here's Morant. Now George. Over to the left wing. Tucker. It's good from beyond the arc.
And P.J. Tucker ready for the big one.
Now here's Morant. It's stolen by Tice. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And finished off by Leonard.
And now the go-to guy in these situations. Leonard can handle that kind of pressure in the big moment as well as anyone.
And again, Memphis no good. Harden outside. Here's Tucker. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
So the Clippers with the win. They escaped with a victory, although much appreciated, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Sports. So let's take a look at the starters for the Philadelphia 76ers. Maxey runs point with Melton at the 2. Kelly Oubre out there with Robert Covington. And it's Embiid in at the 5 spot. And for Los Angeles, on the perimeter, it's the talented duo of George and Kawhi. P.J. Tucker is out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Harden in at the 1. Well, Clark, taking a glance at the makeup of both rosters, what stands out is how many veterans there are on each team.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious, B.A., that both of these coaches really value veteran experience. I mean, guys that can produce on the court, but also help mentor the younger players.
Now here's Harden. Here's Tucker. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Harden. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Boy, Tucker ever unselfish in how he goes about his game. Nice job finding his teammate there.
Maxey surveys. Driving in. The Clippers grab the miss.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Kicks it to George. Oh, stolen by Embiid. Oubre with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. Oubre passes to Covington. Embiid with it. Zubac there. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Showing off the superb handles for a 7-footer. Joel Embiid handles that thing tight.
And one of the more imposing guys at the center position, Joel Embiid.
As unique a player as we've got in the league in terms of his size, just mammoth, and his agility and skill level. So special for a guy of his size. His production is absolutely crazy. Perennial MVP candidate now and perhaps for several years to come.
And so here is Philadelphia after the Clippers picking up a basket just a moment ago. Embiid up and in on the layup. Embiid's got his second basket of the game.
Well, Maxey continues improving as a facilitator, finding these opportunities to get the ball moving.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. After Harden retires, most fans will realize how truly generational a talent he's been.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best shooting guards to ever play. A unique shooting guard. Thick and strong and quick and crafty, deep range, excellent passer. Played a lot of different styles effectively. He'll be much more appreciated after he's done than I think he's appreciated as he's playing.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
And that's really good use of the catch and shoot. Outstanding by Covington. He's a quick decision maker, and he usually makes his decision as the pass is being thrown to him as to what kind of shot he's going to get off.
And the Clippers making a change here. Powell's checked in. Harden, the pass to Plumlee. Plumlee, a screen on Melton. George outside. Going inside. And George with the jam.
Look at how high George gets off these drives to the hoop. Banging it down with the violence of a madman.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Here's Maxey. The Clippers getting their last shot to go. Can't hit from in close. Maxey against Harden. High post Plumlee. Back to Harden. Spins. Launches a 3. A rebound by Embiid. And so it's Embiid with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. Trailing by 2. And the jam by Covington.
You know, in addition to being a fantastic shooter, Covington is also an incredible athlete. Somebody who looks to drop the hammer when he's free near the hoop.
Harden. Good D by Melton.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
for three. Maxey. Good. And the assist to Embiid. Maxey's got 5 points.
The numbers testify. Tyrese Maxey is one of the best three-point shooters in the NBA.
Pass to Plumlee. Harden against Melton. And then Harden with the jam.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Bam. Sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
The Clippers have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Melton against Harden. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first. Plumlee passes to Leonard and stolen by Covington. And now the Sixers on the break. Outside Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Puts up a three. And the 76ers another three.
Not known for a quick release, but Embiid showing he has that ability as well.
Out to Powell. Back to George. To the middle. 1 second left. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Philadelphia with it. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Philadelphia.
Getting downhill has really been impressive to me, not settling from the outside. They're going right to the rack.
And not only that, you like how they're turning defense into offense, forcing turnovers and capitalizing.
George and Kawhi, the talented forward pair. Russell Westbrook out there with Norman Powell. And it's Tice in at the 5. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
Unselfishness always admirable in a basketball player, and Covington consistent at giving it up when one of his teammates is open.
Well, if you're the Clippers, are you out looking for the next young star, Greg?
Possibly, BA. I mean, 5 of their top 6 scorers last year were over 30 years old. So they may need more production from your young guns to be a consistent contender.
Now here's Melton. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Tice, a screen on Covington. And the Clippers miss again. Philadelphia has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Maxey finds Embiid. Back to Maxey. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Embiid gives you a lot. Scoring, rebounding, defense, and he can also beat you with the pass.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, some have called Kawhi Leonard a cyborg, but he said, quote, a coach can't put a battery in your back and tell you to play harder to go win games. You have to have the mindset, and you have to train your body to reach the level that you want to play at, guys.
No doubt, he is always locked in. Thanks, Allie.
Joel Embiid. First personal foul. First team foul.
The free throw drops for Leonard. And Grant, you talked about it early in your playing days, blaming yourself for the Pistons not winning. Talk about that pressure on the best player to deliver wins.
Well, BA, the pressure is real, and it's tough to keep perspective and just control what you can control. When you're tasked with leading a team to victory, you expect it first and foremost from yourself.
Tice outside, launches it. Offensive rebound. Powell passes to George. Shot clock at 6. Tice with the ball. And Melton picks him up defensively. Here we go. The Sixers on the break. Covington, a screen on Westbrook. And it's Maxey missing. The Clippers have got nothing to go in this quarter. 0 for 5. Westbrook left side. Tice passes to Powell. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Tice outside. Westbrook against Maxey. And it's Westbrook that time on the assist from Tice.
Westbrook's so good at maintaining control, even though he plays at high speed and with great aggressiveness.
Maxey passes to Harris. And Harris throws it down.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, BA.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Now here's Maxey. He's got 9. Pass to Harris. Back to Maxey. Tice against Embiid. Oh, look at Embiid converting in close.
Nothing new for Embiid here, going off for a big scoring performance, par for the course.
Westbrook finds Leonard. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. If you look back on Sixers history, the list of legendary big men is a long one.
Exactly, B.A. And let me tell you this, Embiid's name is right there near the top of that list. You know, you think about the likes of Chamberlain, Moses Malone, those guys certainly on the list. Embiid joining them, that says a lot.
Tice passes to George. Takes the 3. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Harris. Tice grabs the miss. And for the Clippers, they're shooting just 35% from the floor. Powell for 3. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Harris, a screen on Westbrook. Maxey passes to Harris. Back to Maxey. Here's Harris. To the paint. Here's Embiid. Oh, Embiid punishing the basket.
Strong move and a little spicy, too. Embiid's passion for the game, the way he plays, I love it.
Leonard outside. George against Harris. Westbrook, the pass to George. Leonard outside. Tice, a screen on Covington. Leonard for 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Now Philadelphia with it. They're on an 11-3 run. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Maxey. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Maxey's so good at breaking you down off the dribble.
Great skill. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
For the Clippers, Tucker's checked in for Kawhi Leonard, and it's Highland in for Westbrook. Here's George. Out to Powell. Highland against Beverly. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
No good on the second free throw. Now Harris. Here's Morris. Oh, the slam dunk by Morris.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break, ready for the 3rd quarter. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. What else can you say? Joel Embiid, an impressive effort here today.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do, using his body.
Oh, hey, how about
big
that?
time right there. Big time. Woo. And Harden doesn't mind showing off a little bit either now. He has ridiculous ball skills. Defense looking completely lost out there.
Highland against Beverly. Morris finds some space. Again, Philadelphia.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Man, the pass to Tucker. And the 3 off target. Philadelphia has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Picked by Reed. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Reed's got his first points in this one.
And Beverly has tremendous speed, both in how he passes and shoots it. Tough to cover in the screen and roll.
Harden can't hit. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Philly fans, they're known for their passion, and Tyrese Maxey said, I love them because they're real. They're honest and they're tough. They know the game, they know what they're talking about, and they know what players are getting out of it. They care about winning, and that's what I care about. Brian?
Such a great sports city, too. Allie, thank you. And given the chance, Clark, Kelly Oubre's shown he can be a go-to scorer.
I always liked his game. He was just so volatile. He'd get out of control at times, but he's really worked hard to refine his emotions, which has helped him refine his game, and he's added some strength. All of that has made him a pretty potent offensive package.
To win the run, and then Harden with the jam.
Surgical precision from Harden, demonstrating his sick handles one more time.
Beverly against Highland. Morris sets a screen. Oubre passes to Morris. Again, the Sixers score.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
The 76ers have gone an impressive 5 of 5 so far in the third quarter. Back to Beverly. Out to Oubre. Pass to Morris. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Count the basket.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you gotta love that action.
Beverly on the wing. He's guarded by Highland. Martin, the pass to Oubre. Here's Reed.
2 minutes remaining.
Morris, right side. Hits the front of the rim and out. Los Angeles has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Harden finds Tice. Outside Tucker. There's a minute 40 left in the third quarter here. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tice.
Boy, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
A minute 37 left in the third. Beverly for 3. The rebound by Mann.
Defensively, you pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
Back to Harden from deep three-point range. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Reed's got 4 rebounds now. Martin, the pass to Morris. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
Tucker with a screen on Beverly. And Highland, here we go. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's Highland. Outside Tucker. Here's Mann. He's covered by Oubre. Here's Harden. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Harden's got 6 in the quarter.
A proven score. When Harden gets into a flow like this, he can pile up the points.
Beverly finds Morris. No good from outside. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. Mann misses. Morris passes to Oubre. From outside, off the mark. From deep. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. P.J. Tucker is out there with Terrence Mann. Then it's Daniel Tice. Then it's James Harden. And it's Highland in at the point guard position. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Harden, the pass to Tice. Shoots over Embiid, and it's Tice missing.
Great defensive effort to lock down the paint.
Impressive work protecting the basket. He held his ground nicely on that one. You know, sometimes you don't like to see guys pull up from three-point range on the break, but for him, with nobody on him, that's a pretty good shot.
Tice, a screen on Melton. And Harden with the slam!
And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
Maxey passes to Melton. Jacks up a three. And Tucker pulls it down. And for the Clippers, they're shooting just 34% so far in this one. Harden, the open look. Drops one in from the wing. Harden's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Maxey passes to Melton. Oubre with it. Pass to Covington. Back to Oubre. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by the Clippers. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Highland looking for an opening. Beyond the arc. He buries it from 3.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Embiid, a screen on Highland. Maxey finds Embiid. Offensive board. The Clippers have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Man, showing some terrific range. Harden's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Maxey passes to Embiid. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
The physicality of Embiid, unmatched really, yet he's so much fun to watch because he's agile, has skill and touch. Man, is he a joy to watch work.
And he nails the third. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Harden drives in, and then Harden with the jam.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
Three-pointer Embiid. Out to Covington. The 3. Second shot opportunity. That's good from Embiid on the assist from Covington. Embiid's got 22.
Embiid's mid-range touch is really improving. It's noticeable.
Harden fires away from outside. Tucker controls the rebound and the putback.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points.
And great instincts, too, guys, anticipating where the miss was going.
Here's Maxey, plenty of space. And Tucker pulls it down. Tucker's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. George for 3. The rebound by Melton. The 76ers shooting really well in this matchup. 62% from the floor. Embiid with it. Picked up by Plumlee.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Had their fingerprints all over this matchup tonight. Just an impressive victory for the Sixers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Joel Embiid.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
You see it less often, but make no mistake now, given the opportunity, the beer can still throw it down on your head.
And the call will be against James Harden. That's his first foul. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. And Harden with the slam.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. 15-point game.
Nice find right there from Harden. Excellent at getting his teammates involved.
And it's the Sixers with the ball. Fires for 3. Plumlee pulls down the board. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clock. And he comes up with a bucket.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
He was all alone on that one. And the 76ers lead by 14.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
First personal foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
Boy, if you had the word grinder in the dictionary, P.J. Tucker might be right next to it. His energy and effort and selflessness, contagious.
Good on both. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight.
And the 76ers showing off their style as they arrive. Hi, and welcome everyone here on .2K Sports can't. Wait to get some NBA action going. And one thing, Greg, you notice about both these teams, they look to play through the passing game.
And all the better for us. I mean, as fans of the game, seeing that kind of flow and teamwork, it just makes the game fun to watch.
Look at the 76ers starting group. In at the guard spots, Maxey and Melton. Robert Covington out there with Joel Embiid, and it's Oubre in at the small forward. Embiid, the pass to Oubre, just 5 on the clock. And the rejection by Jackson. Now here's Morant. Jackson, a screen on Melton. Morant looking around. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. And Memphis, Smitty, one of the flashiest teams in the league. Lots of highlight reel material there for sure.
Kevin, you need the sizzle and the steak. This is a young team with a lot of great talent that's still learning how to be consistent. It's part of the process.
Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
That's too easy for Ja Morant. Where was the defense?
Oubre sets the screen for Melton. Outside Covington. Pass to Embiid. Back to Covington. And the dunk by Covington.
Using those sight lines to find an open guy and be always ready to deliver.
Morant against Melton. Morant tries in and finished off by Morant.
Dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
And the rejection by Jackson. On the wing, Bane. Covered by Oubre. From downtown, and Desmond Bane with the three.
As steady as they come from three, Desmond Bane is so crucial to this team's offense.
Melton kicks to Embiid. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Embiid's got 5 points so far. Here's Morant. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Shrewd decision on the shot by Morant. Goes into the defender to make sure he gets fouled.
That one misses. The 76ers are gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Morant against Oubre. The shot missing.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
And Jaren Jackson Jr. is so impressive, especially on the defensive end.
A dynamic shot blocker, Greg. Jaren Jackson is someone that loves setting the tone on the defensive end. Not to mention, he's a very skilled offensive threat.
Embiid with a screen on Smart. Here's Maxey. Outside Covington. Embiid sets the pick for Covington. The 76ers need to get off a shot.
Whether it's on the ball or off, Jaren Jackson has shown great awareness and timing as a shot blocker.
It's Morant with the drive. And Morant throws it down.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Covington's shot is off.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Wasted no time on that one.
As the point guard, this is Ja's responsibility. Nice job finding the open man.
Maxey kicks to Covington. To the middle. Embiid dishes to Covington. And the dunk by Covington.
Skying high, one of his advantages as an undersized forward.
Morant against Melton. Morant drives in. And Embiid with the block.
And how about the anticipation from the big fella? Embiid is one of the league's premier shot blockers. And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Nice shot by Smart.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Here's Melton, out left to the wing. Covington. Here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
Beautiful dime from Covington. He doesn't hesitate to share the ball.
Here's Morant, left side Jackson, outside Smart. Jackson a screen on Maxey.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And last season, he made good on about 3 out of every 4 free throw attempts. And last time I checked, I think that's 75%.
And he makes all 3.
And some of what Smart gives this team doesn't always show up in the stat sheet, but he makes plays that help you win.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
So on the floor for Philadelphia. In at the guard spots, Maxey and Melton. Joel Embiid out there with Robert Covington, and it's Oubre in at the 3. To the right side. From deep, Aldama gets the bucket. Aldama's got the lead up to 8 now for the Grizzlies.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. As ever, Joel Embiid has the pressure on him to be the franchise player. He said it's not an easy job. If it was easy, everybody would do it. When you're actually the best offensive player and the best defensive player, you got to make plays. You can't be perfect. All I can do is try to do my best every game. Kevin?
Well said. His best DA is pretty great, isn't it? Thank you so much for the report. Embiid finds Maxey. Back to Embiid. Launches from deep. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Smart with the drive. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 4th assist in this one. Embiid with the screen on Smart. Pass to Embiid. Over Smart. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Joel Embiid. Frank, you look at the size of some of these point guards now. Magic Johnson would feel right at home.
Yeah, it's a part of a larger trend with all the switching defensively. If you have just one smaller guy on the floor, he is going to get targeted.
There is the flexibility of Jaren at the offensive end. He can post, he can put it on the floor, or he can just catch and fire.
Oubre outside. To the inside. Embiid is a monster in the lane. Wow.
And looming large on the interior. Embiid, hard to deny.
They get a hand on it. Smart kicks to Morant. Inside, here's Jackson. Out to Morant. Jackson, a screen on Melton. Here's Morant. And the rejection by Embiid. Embiid powers it down.
Well, no question, Joel Embiid is page 1 on the scouting report. Maybe page 2 and 3 as well. He is a handful.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Embiid finds Melton. Embiid sets the pick for Melton. Oubre outside. Back to Embiid. Payne against Oubre. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
A composed player, Covington doesn't get bothered by physical defense. Keeps his concentration on difficult shots.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And I like the fact also that they are the ones that have forced the action. They've created a lot of offense by just attacking the rim.
Embiid in the corner. Outside, Covington. Back to Embiid. Outside, Maxey. Trying to find Covington. Gets it to him. Here's Oubre. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Desmond Bain. The 76ers shooting their second and third free throws tonight. And he makes the first. Some changes for Philadelphia. Kenyon Martin Jr. comes in for Melton. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Maxey. And both free throws good for Oubre. 1:02 left in the first half of the game. Smart with this screen on Beverley. Outside, Smart puts up a deep three. And it's rebounded by Covington.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Embiid sets the pick for Martin. Embiid in the corner. Joel showing off the range.
And Embiid being assertive offensively, wasting no time in getting that one.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. And then for Philadelphia, Batum comes in for Joel Embiid, and Morris subbed in for Robert Covington. Out to Morris. Passes it to Batum. Here's Beverley. Oubre on the wing. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Oubre with the steal. No good on the shot. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Grizzlies lead by 2. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
I have to credit them for their patience offensively. They understood the matchup, and they took the necessary time to exploit it.
Luke Kennard out there with Clark. And then there's Steven Adams. Then there's Jalen Noel. And it's Rose in at the 1 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Outside, Martin. Out to Morris. For the tie. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Brandon Clark.
Well, we've seen siblings in the NBA before, but Marcus Morris and his brother have a unique story.
Yes, they do. Marcus was picked 1 pick after his brother Markieff in the 2011 draft. After playing college together, back-to-back NBA picks. Wow.
Tobias Harris is checked in for the 76ers. Tillman passes to Kennard. To the paint. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
That's how you run pick and roll. Kennard's a smart player who's gotten better at creating for others.
And slam dunk by Harris.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Kennard on the wing. Here's Clark, and it's Clark slamming it down.
With a high basketball IQ and improving playmaking abilities, Luke's growing as a distributor.
Here's Martin. The Grizzlies pull it in. They've led by as much as 10. Down low. Tillman's shot is good. Now it's a 4-point Memphis lead.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Batum, good.
So steady from range. The veteran Batum letting it fly with confidence.
Rose attacking, and the layup is good. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
And some kind of switch must have been flipped at halftime because both teams are getting after it.
I would have loved to hear the coach's speech because they really took heed to it. Like you said, both teams playing at a different pace.
Morris passes to Harris. From 20 feet out, the bucket is good. Harris has got 4 points this quarter.
Beautiful catch and shoot. Look at the pass right on time, and Tobias, he knocks it down.
Rose attacking, count it, good.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
The 76ers trail by 3. Beverly looking around. He takes it in. Count the basket. Beverly's got his first basket of the night.
Explosive first step off the bounce. Beverly has the speed to do this.
Now the pass to Kennard. 1:58 left to play here in the third. Again, Memphis.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Clark, a screen on Harris. To the middle. And slam dunk by Clark.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
To the paint, here's Morris. And the rejection by Clark. Now Kennard. Kicks to Clark. Over to the left wing. Outside Rose. Shot clock at 6. Kennard, the pass to Rose, and it goes down 2 points. And it's a 5-point Memphis lead.
This is why Derrick Rose is considered one of the best at his position. He is not afraid of going down low.
And that one, good. Harris has got 8.
High percentage look. This is what your offense is designed to do.
It's Kennard, top of the key. The 3 ball. Good on the 3-point shot. He has 5.
Outstanding decision. Kennard is getting better and better at creating offense for himself.
Left side, Harris. He dishes it to Martin. Inside, Platoon passes to Harris. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
Kennard on the wing. There's a good screen. The 3. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Kennard.
Substitution on the court.
On the wing, Melton. With 1 on the clock and some nice defense there to end the quarter.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a triple.
And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Grizzlies out in front. They lead by 4. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
Second personal foul. First team.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. So on the floor for Philadelphia. In at the guard spots, Maxey and Melton. Robert Covington out there with Oubre, and it's Embiid in its center. Shot clock at 3, and he gets it to go. And that's 11 points for Robert Covington.
Such a hard finish. Robert is a tough customer. He'll fight through contact when he has to.
And then Morant slams it in.
As creative as they come, John Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Maxey looking it over. Oubre outside. It's Covington on the wing. And that's a foul called on Santi Aldama. That's foul number 2 for him.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Embiid sets the pick for Melton. Embiid in the corner. Morant with the steal.
And how about the read on that play right there? Great sense of exactly when that ball was coming from the outside.
Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Don't look now. John Morant is on one. Feels like everything is falling.
Pass to Embiid. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And the shot goes in. Morant's got 20 points.
Such a gifted finisher. Ja can just will those inside shots to fall.
Maxey kicks to Embiid. To the inside. Here's Melton. It's rebounded by Memphis. They've led by as much as 10. Jackson passes to Morant. Back to Jackson. Takes a 3. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 6th assist on the night.
Want to impress scouts? Stand 6'11" and hit the 3 with consistency. Jackson has such a bright future.
Embiid kicks to Maxey. And the rejection by Jackson. Embiid with a screen on Smart. 6 to shoot. Maxey passes to Embiid. Here's the 3.
The length, the quickness, and the agility. Jaren Jackson has everything he needs to be a premier defender.
Aldama gets the bucket. Aldama's got the lead up to 11 now for the Grizzlies.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing. And also,
it's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
Morant passes goes to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
So active inside, and with that big frame, Jackson has no trouble finishing through contact.
Covington kicks to Oubre. Embiid against Jackson. Stolen by Jackson. Bane drawn the double team. From past the arc. And there's Jackson on the assist by Bane. Jackson's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Grizzlies. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Memphis.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And let's not forget how dominant they've been defensively. Great job of forcing some tough shots, often leading to blocks. And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Memphis.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooter.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Ja Morant.
You love to see this kind of leadership, directing traffic, keeping everyone happy. He was the straw that stirred the drink.
And the shot goes in from Embiid.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Jackson misses.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
He's clobbered. He'll get 3 shots at the line. That one on Smart. He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second. And he nails the third. Memphis with the ball. They're on a 17-7 run. And Morant throws it down.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Covington wide open. He fires off the left rim and out. Oubre against Bane. Here's Aldama. No good on the triple. Can't get it to fall. So no problem for Memphis as they get the... Thanks so much, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our...
great example of that. Two teams with a lot of assists.
What you like about both of these teams is every player has an opportunity to touch the basketball. And generally speaking, the more engaged you become, the more you touch it. Doesn't mean everybody gets equal shot opportunities, but these teams play a pretty style of basketball.
Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. George and Kawhi, the talented forward pair. James Harden out there with Norman Powell. And it's Tice in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Morant. Aldama outside. 4-3. Paul George pulls it in. Here's Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
What a slick look by Paul George. Defense expecting him to shoot, but he decides otherwise.
Jackson with a screen on George. Jackson outside. Gets the 3 to fall.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Grant, when you look at the Memphis team from last year, everyone was under 30 years of age.
Yeah, and a lot of upside there. But the move this summer to bring in veteran leaders like Marcus Smart, I mean, he fits their timeline, BA, and can also balance some of that youth with experience.
Now here's Bane. Right side Morant. George with the block.
What a defensive play from Paul George. Send it back, big fella.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Second team foul.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. The basket by Leonard.
I love when Kawhi Leonard evens things up. You make a 3, I'm coming right back at you.
Morant with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. To the inside, Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Memphis has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. From deep, Morant. Outside Bane. Here's the 3. Clock at 6. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Clippers.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
The Clippers have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Here's George. Here's Tice. No good, off the front rim.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Here's Morant on the take. And yep, it's good.
Because of his ability to elevate and make adjustments in air, Morant has no trouble scoring inside.
And it's Harden with the big finish.
Wow, James Harden putting a little sauce in the finish. Nicely done.
Jackson outside. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Jackson's got 11 points. And so George will bring it up for the Clippers. Leonard with a screen on Smart. Leonard outside. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop them, and that's never an easy task.
Of course, with all the star power on this Clippers team, it's surprising they haven't won 50 games in a regular season in the last 6 years.
BA, wow, that is such a striking indictment on the number of injuries this group has had. Load management, obviously necessary on the one hand, but boy, it affected their rhythm and consistency.
Harden with it. Jackson in his pocket. Smart against Harden. Back to Tice. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Well, it's Harden continuing to evolve as a playmaker. This guy including his teammates, making them feel good.
Aldama outside. Kicks it out to Jackson. Smart for 3. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound. The Clippers in the lead. Harden, the pass to George. Harden against Bain. The drive by Harden. And then Harden with the jam!
Well, James Harden, with the ability that he has both from a smarts, IQ, and skill standpoint, nice drive right there.
Hits the trifecta. 14 points for him.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number one on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Picked by Aldama. From deep. Kicks it out to Jackson. Fires the three. Rebound by the Clippers. Powell right side. Pass to Harden. Back to Powell. To the paint. George passes to Tice. Leonard for three. Oh, and another three for the Clippers.
Yeah, defense should know better than to concede a three to Kawhi. Boy, he stretched his range out over time.
The drive by Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
He's showing us the handles a little bit right there. All the way to the rack.
And with the statement finish, too. Don't know how you stop that, man. Harden from outside. And so it's Kawhi Leonard making highlights for the Los Angeles Clippers. 11 points. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Clippers.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
They've also done a great job finding openings and exploiting them. Take those lanes when they're given and turn them into points.
Smart and Bain run the wings. Jaren Jackson out there with Santi Aldama. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
How about the dribble drive ability of Paul George, the quick handles for a guy his size.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, there's a youthful exuberance in the Grizzlies locker room that some say more resembles a college team. Jaren Jackson Jr. said, quote, "Everybody listens to the same music, does the same things, watches the same stuff. We all vibe together and we like hanging around each other, and it translates." Brian?
Oh, you like that connection. Allie, thank you. And foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Tucker's checked in for Los Angeles. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Kicks it out to Jackson. Smart passes to Bain. Aggressive take from Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
This Clipper squad is quite the mix of players, Doris. Potentially the mix to make a run.
I mean, certainly you need seasoned veterans that can still get it done and young guys who can contribute. They've got both of those things and incredible depth. For the Clippers, to me, it's about one thing. How healthy are your stars?
Jackson finds Bain. Jackson down low. Leonard defending. Jackson can't get it to go. Stolen by Bain. And now the Grizzlies on the run. And the dunk by Jackson.
What a night for Jackson so far. This could be the level of play we see from him consistently in future seasons.
Memphis trailing here. Shot on the wing. Yes, on the jumper. Jackson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
And then Harden with the jam.
Oh my, James Harden with a statement right there.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Westbrook, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Aldama outside. Picked by Aldama to the middle. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Boy, what beautiful execution in the pick and roll. Smart is slicing the pass right through the defense.
Tice, a screen on Bain. Leonard for three. That one no good.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Morant with it. Picked up by Powell. Jackson against Tice. Outside Bain. Three-pointer. Fires in the triple. And the Grizzlies lead by 2. And with load management, some say it's the team's job at times to protect players from themselves. How different is that from when you played, Grant?
You know, B.A., it's very different. I think teams now are much smarter assessing load and risk and looking more at the long-term big picture of their players.
Here's Westbrook, and Westbrook slams it home.
Well, that elite vertical is what allows Russell Westbrook to leave no doubt.
Jackson outside. Nice shot there, making him 8 for 13.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And the dunk by Leonard.
We've seen this script before. Kawhi Leonard starts early and continues throughout the course of the night. Defense is in for a long haul.
Smart outside. Aldama outside. Kicks it out to Jackson. 5 on the clock. Outside Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
Leonard for three. Count it. Leonard for three.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
And you have to admire the size and strength of Jackson Jr. Just fantastic work establishing himself inside and slamming it down. We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Oh, that's great basketball. Denying them on one end while grabbing points on the other.
And then Morant with the jam.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
Leonard for three. It's been all about Jaren Jackson for Memphis, providing the scoring punch right now, putting up a cool 22. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
On the floor for the Clippers, they've got Russell Westbrook. P.J. Tucker is out there with Daniel Tice. Then it's Norman Powell, and it's Leonard in at the small forward position. Pass to Leonard. Powell outside. From the arc. Leonard can't get it to go.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Now here's Noel. Not a lot of room. Here's Tillman. Clark outside. Shot clock at 5. Tries the 9-footer. Unable to get that one. Tice with the defensive effort. Tucker up top. The offensive rebound. Powell outside. Back to Westbrook. Tries again. Powell passes to Tucker. And another shot. Good D by Clark.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Kennard can't get it to go. A few teams in the NBA take on the identity of their city. None more than the Memphis Grizzlies.
Oh, so true. I mean, grit and grind is a way of life in Memphis. And the team embraces that mantra, playing with a swagger.
And the basket by Tillman. Tillman's got his first points of the game. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
Because Kawhi Leonard has such a well-rounded offensive game, it's easy for him to put the defense in a bad position, draws contact there.
The free throw drops for Leonard. Plumlee's checked in for Los Angeles. Mann comes in for Powell. And he makes both free throws.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Rose, left side. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. All by himself. Here's Leonard. Great hustle, Leonard.
Well, that's about recognizing a transition opportunity when it presents itself. Nice job by Kawhi Leonard.
And the basket by Clark.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Westbrook drives. And finished off by Westbrook.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention? Oh.
Kennard outside. Pass to Rose. Plumlee against Kennard. Tries to spin move. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Tillman. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Well, what a terrific possession. Attack in the painted area.
Leonard finds Plumlee. Outside Tucker. Westbrook outside. That one goes. Count it. Westbrook's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Russell Westbrook has the frame and the confidence to take on any contact that wants to come his way. That is a tough finish.
Tillman. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Brian, durability is a focus for Ja Morant. He said, quote, "The #1 thing is being available, working on my body to get stronger, and on the court being way more consistent with my shooting so I don't have to go back to the rack, absorb all that contact, and hit the floor every single time." Brian?
Yeah, that makes sense. Thank you, Allie.
One of the key aspects for Kawhi Leonard's scoring per game is his ability to get to the free throw line. This guy lives there.
Harden, he's checked in for Westbrook. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And the Clippers making a change here. George is checked in.
Clippers substitution, number 13, Paul George.
Rose against Harden. Clark with the screen. To the right side. Wide open. And Tucker pulls it down.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Harden drives in. And then Harden with the jam.
Well, with that frame and that power, James Harden leaves no doubt.
Pass to Tillman. Back to Rose. Tries it from 19. Paul George pulls down the board. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the Clippers. 7-point game. Biggest lead so far. Out to the right wing. There's Plumlee with a 3. The shot off that time. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break.
We call that solid fundamentals. Luke Kennard finding his teammate on time and on target.
George passes to Tucker. Here's Mann. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Tucker's gotten his second bucket on the night.
great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable. And so it's Los Angeles closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. What has them in front? And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. Moran and Smart in the backcourt. Desmond Bain is out there with Santi Aldama. And it's Jackson in at center. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Smart for three. Paul George pulls it in. George has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to man. Here's Plumlee. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Now here's Moran. The rebound by Mann. From outside the arc. Outside for Harden. Lets the three fly. The Grizzlies pull it in. And it's stolen by Plumlee. Fires from deep. And Harden is good for 3. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And another theme in this game to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
There's the 3. And Harden gets it to go on the assist by George. George has got his 3rd assist of the night.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Outside Tucker. Plumlee finds Tucker. Outside Harden. Tucker with a screen on Bain. Harden misses. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Moran hammers it down hard.
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
Plumlee passes to man. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And he commits the intentional foul for the Clippers. Tice is checked in for Plumlee. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Tucker. And it's Powell in for Mann. It's Smart on the wing. Down low. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Well, you have to admire how Smart is running this offense right now. He has a knack for spotting open teammates.
Here's Powell, and Powell with the stuff.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Back to Moran. Jackson with a screen on Leonard. Jackson outside. 5 on the clock. Inside. Stolen by Harden. Leonard outside. Stolen by Jackson. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Here's Moran. To the middle. Oh, stolen by Harden. Powell for 3. Nails it from 3. And the Clippers lead by 16.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Clippers.
They had to fight for this one. With the game hanging in the balance a couple of times, they've made winning plays, Grant.
It's all about having a strong mentality. What's interesting is that any time momentum turned against them, instead of folding, they responded with their own attack.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Kawhi Leonard.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to Moran. 6 on the shot clock. Another shot. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Here's George. They get it back. Leonard passes to George. Here's Harden. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
George finds Tice. Takes a three. The rebound by Jackson. Aldama outside. From downtown. And no good. So it's the Clippers winning this one easily. Boy, this crowd has to be shit. All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
These are two of the more stacked teams when you look at their depth. Sometimes that can be a challenge for a coaching staff.
No doubt about it. Anytime you've got to divvy up minutes, somebody's going to be unhappy. But you need a deep roster if you want to contend.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. George and Leonard are the forwards. Harden out there with Powell. And it's Tice in at the pivot, manning the middle. Harden against Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Fires from deep. Good on the triple.
Putting his impressive accuracy to work. Embiid surprises the defense by taking a deep three.
To the left side wing. Leonard against Covington. Back to Leonard. Screen by Tice. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Leonard, no luck. And it's Maxey with the ball for Philadelphia. It's a 3-point game. And load management, a term, Greg, that's been associated with the Clippers.
And Kawhi rightfully managing his return from ACL injury with care. It's harder to build chemistry when guys are out, but it's all about staying healthy for the postseason.
And an impressive passer at the 5 spot. Embiid always has a great feel for when his guys are open.
Melton against Harden. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He will gladly take those.
Covington passes to Maxey. And he makes good on the layup. Maxey's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Maxey showing off the handles.
Here's George. Good. Nice job down low.
I know what they say. Defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Maxey looking it over. Now the dish to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Heads up on the money pass by Maxey. Great vision.
The Clippers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Embiid, no good. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Trailing by 2. It's George on the wing. From the arc. Oubre pulls it in.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Embiid kicks to Maxey. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
.141 left to play here in the first. Now Harden. He's got 5. And Harden with the stuff.
Athletic move by Harden. Okay, I see you throwing it down on top of the defense.
For Philadelphia, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. RJ, the thing about James Harden, whatever your team needs, he can provide at a very high level.
Yeah, beyond the scoring and the passing, if you need 10-plus boards, he can do that for you also. Steals, the man lives in the passing lanes. Each night, he makes an impact in a different way.
1:07 left in the first quarter. There's the pass to Tice. A miss that time would have put him up.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. It's Harden with the drive for 3. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Terrific recognition from Harden. He has a sixth sense when it comes to getting guys open.
Down low. Here's Here's Embiid. Plays it up and banks it in. Embiid's got 9.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position. Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Embiid finds Covington. Back to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Pass to Leonard. Harden left side. From outside the arc. It doesn't go for him. A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for Philadelphia. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. George and Leonard are the forwards. Norman Powell's out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Plumlee into the center, filling out the middle.
Well, this is a big part of Embiid's game. A very good three-point shooter playing as a stretch 5.
Clippers trail by 4. Leonard sets a screen for Westbrook. In the corner, it's Plumlee. Leonard dishes to Westbrook. Clock at 6. Back to Leonard. This one for 3. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Leonard's got himself on the board with 3 there.
This is what you love to see. Westbrook sharing the ball with open teammates, making the right play.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey there, Kevin. Kawhi Leonard continuing to work his way back to peak form after his ACL tear during the 2021 playoffs. He said, I missed a whole year of basketball. I don't want to take anything for granted. I'm just trying to live in the moment and bring a sense of energy for the team. I'm still young, I'm a lot stronger, and I'm back. So, I'm happy. Kevin?
Yeah, good to see, D.A. Hey, thank you. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Oubre passes to Embiid. Oubre kicks to Beverly. Embiid with a screen on Westbrook. Embiid inside. He's guarded by Plumlee. And the dunk by Embiid.
The offensive arsenal of Embiid is phenomenal. He's capable of scoring in a multitude of ways.
Leonard the pass to Plumlee. Plumlee with the screen. Leonard, that's for 2. Money from the wing. Leonard's got 5 now. Greg, there has been some talk of having overtime play to a target score. Can you make the case for that?
I mean, yeah. I mean, more certainty on how long the broadcast will go, right, Kevin? And protecting players from the heavy minute loads that can result from those games that go into multiple overtimes. So I like that idea.
Plumlee sets the pick for Westbrook. Kicks it out to Leonard. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Shot on the wing. They get it back. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Martin's checked in for Philadelphia. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Passes it to Embiid. In the corner, it's Martin. Oh, trying for it. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Tobias Harris is checked in for Kelly Oubre. The Clippers also changing it up. Daniel Tice comes in for Plumlee, and it's P.J. Tucker in for Leonard. And Embiid is right there. And the 76ers lead by 5.
Love the activity from Embiid, just doing whatever he can to keep plays alive, getting rewarded for it there.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
And Embiid throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Westbrook kicks to Tice. And so the ball's out of bounds. Powell touched it last.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Embiid sets the pick for Beverly. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Embiid, and Morris subbed in for Robert Covington. The 76ers leading by 4. Morris looking over the floor. Morris with a screen on Westbrook. And Beverly kicks to Morris. Hits the three-point bomb. Morris has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Tice. Fires for 3. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Morris outside. Feeds it to Batum. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And a high percentage look there is what Batum was after. He goes inside and makes it happen.
Nobody near George. Off target with his 3. Morris dishes to Beverly. It's Martin on the wing. It's stolen by Tice. And so it's Philadelphia with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because... Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
In at the guard spots, Maxey and Melton. Embiid is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Oubre in at the 3, the small forward. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half.
See, he had time to line it up, and you know what? He's capable.
Maxey kicks to Embiid. Back to Covington. Embiid sets the pick for Covington. Shot clock at 6. The 76ers need to get off a shot, and the shot is good. Melton's got his first points of the night.
Love the patience from Covington. Lets the situation develop and then delivers a perfect strike.
Here's Westbrook. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Embiid.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Harden's checked in. Back to Oubre. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Covington setting the pick for Maxey. Here he goes. Up and in on the layup. Maxi's got 9 points.
Oh, showing some power there. Maxey was not going to be denied.
And when you look at the moves that Embiid has in the mid-range, he moves like a guard out there.
He studies film of Kobe and Jordan. Look, it shows up when you watch his footwork. It's amazing to see someone his size move so fluid.
First team foul.
Outside, Maxey. He kicks it to Embiid. Rejected by Westbrook.
Big block by Westbrook. You know that's got to fire him up.
And now we've got the intentional foul. Los Angeles making a switch here. Island's checked in.
Second team foul.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now.
Number 5.
Clock up 2 there.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
The pass to Embiid. They get the rebound. Here's Maxey. That's good, and it's Embiid with the assist. Embiid's got his 3rd assist on the night. Going inside. Pass to Boston. Back to Tice. Pass to Boston. Embiid with the steal. Island against Maxey. Over to the wing. Embiid, the pass to Covington. Embiid inside. Tice is there. Just 5 to shoot. The strength of Embiid on display.
Credit to the defense for getting all over Embiid, but he just muscles his way to a good look inside.
The 76ers leading by 11. Outside, Maxey. He dishes it to Embiid. Oubre, left side. Covington kicks to Oubre. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Embiid. This is his first free throw of the game.
Yeah, 76% from the line a season ago, and most would consider that to be a success.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Joel Embiid, and Marcus Morris subbed in for Robert Covington. Maxey attacking. Morris kicks to Batum. Morris with a screen on Tice. Back to Morris. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Such a versatile offensive threat. Morris draws his fair share of fouls.
The 76ers making a switch here. Beverly's checked in. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Plumlee's checked in. To the paint. And that one's good. Boston.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
Morris with a screen on Highland. Maxey with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Morris against Highland. There's the 3. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Harden, and the jam by Harden.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt GM.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Shooting foul, and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original person.
The previous play is under review.
A lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the...
The ruling on the floor stands.
Sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Tobias Harris is checked in for Maxey. First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Oubre. Clippers trail by 10. Here's George. Takes it off the glass.
And sticking with his shot, Paul George willing that ball in.
Beverly against Highland. And Beverly kicks to Harris. Batum sets a screen for Harris. Dishes to Batum. Back to Harris. And so it's Philadelphia in the driver's seat. Up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Looking good at this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Taking a look at Los Angeles. George and Leonard are the forwards. Bones Highland is out there with Harden, and it's Plumlee in at the 5 down low. Now here's Beverly. Kicks to Morris. Here's Beverly. And it's good. 2 points. Beverly's got his first bucket of the night.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
The 76ers leading by 10. Embiid, the pass to Beverly. Back to Embiid. This is where Embiid wants the ball.
The footwork, the patience, watching Embiid go to work inside is just a treat.
Leonard with a screen on Harris. Harden kicks to Leonard. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Harris passes to Embiid. Lays it up off the glass. Embiid's got 31 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And it's Bones Highland with the foul.
That's his second.
That's foul number 2 for him. And Los Angeles with some changes. Daniel Tice is checked in for Plumlee. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Highland. Embiid's shot is good.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. But these guys need a gut check right now.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot, any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Westbrook is always at the top of the league in attempts, but doesn't shoot a great percentage.
The 76ers making a switch here. Maxey's checked in. Pass to Embiid. Harden against Maxey. Back to Embiid. With force. Embiid takes it to him.
Defense looks helpless against Embiid on that slam. He's just too physical.
And the jam by Harden.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there. And the basket is good. Maxey's got 10 points in just the second half.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
And George kicks to Tice. Harden against Maxey. Oh, and James Harden throws it down hard.
Oh, that has to hurt if you're the defense. Harden getting fancy with the jam.
Embiid, the pass to Maxey. Driving in, and slam dunk by Maxey.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stop.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Harris setting the pick for Morris. Out to Harris. Out to the right wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Embiid. Good. And Harris gets the assist. 37 points for Joel Embiid.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
And everybody out of the way. I mean, clear the lane. We've got some rims to rattle.
What a sensational play to get to the rack for the slam. Embiid, no good.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Lets the 3 fly. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. The shot's good from Tice.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the 76ers.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting, despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Joel Embiid.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
Harden finds Leonard. Now Tice. Banked in off the glass.
And that was a smart pass by Leonard, willing to share it.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's Beverly on the wing. He's covered by Westbrook. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Here's Harden. And the shot is long. So the 76ers win it. A cup. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks.
Monday night of basketball. Each of these teams can go deep into their bench, Grant. We'll probably see a lot of different looks in terms of rotations.
Because of their collective depth, both teams can come at you in waves. Another great luxury about depth, you can keep those fresh legs on the floor pretty much at all times.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Morant and Smart in the backcourt. Desmond Bane is out there with Santi Aldama. And it's Jackson in at the center, filling out the middle. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line.
You know, Covington's ability to space the floor and his length at the defensive end is something every team is looking for. He is the prototypical 3-and-D player in my mind.
He does not get the second one. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Down low, Bane. And he banks it home with one hand.
Surefire, one-handed stuff.
Yeah, with his focus, he's not going to miss that.
I certainly hope not.
Now here's Matt. Oh! What a hammer!
Oh, man! Maxey confusing the defense there makes it so hard to keep up with him.
Melton against Morant. Jackson with a screen on Melton. Kicks it out to Jackson. The three. Covington grabs the board.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
And then Embiid with the dunk.
Showing off the superb handles for a 7-footer. Joel Embiid handles that thing tight.
To the inside. Here's Jackson. Kicks it out to Bane. To the wing, right side. There's a screen, and it's Morant off the drive. Jackson for three. Knocks down the long J.
Not just an aggressive scorer, Morant is also a fantastic distributor.
Harris, a screen on Smart. It's stolen by Smart. The pull-up J. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Harris against Bane. Harris outside. Pass to Embiid. Now here's Maxey. Back to Embiid. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Harris outside. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Jackson. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Yeah, good touch from Jackson Jr. Ready to score inside when given these opportunities.
Harris with the drive. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. It's stolen by Smart. Harris against Jackson. And they pick up 2. Jackson's got 7.
starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using it. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And then Embiid with the dunk.
Nice pass from Melton. Solid job at getting it to his teammates.
Melton against Morant. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. 2 open that time. Made it look easy. He's got 10.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Pass to Embiid. The ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Smart. Ahead, here's Morant. That's in. Coming off an assist from Smart. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
So it's the Grizzlies now. The Sixers getting their last shot to go. Jackson, the pass to Morant. Jackson with a screen on Melton. Here's Morant. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Just electric. Ja Morant. I mean, someone you pay to see.
Harris, a screen on Morant. Out to Harris. Here's Embiid. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Jackson for 3. Covington grabs the board. The 76ers have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Pass to Harris. Back to Maxey. And he drops it in from the low post. Maxey's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Harris spots the opening and helps his team exploit it.
Jaren Jackson Jr.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. The Grizzlies out in front. They lead by 5. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
On the court for Memphis, Smart and Bain run the wings. Santi Aldama out there with Jackson, and it's Morant in at the 1. Here's Covington. Aldama grabs the board.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Jackson. That one's wide left.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Here's Embiid. The kick out to Maxey. Outside Covington. This one for 3. Pass to Embiid. Over Morant. That's good from Embiid on the assist from Maxey. Embiid's got 8.
Selfless pass there from Maxey. Really able to handle the guard position quite well.
Jackson with room to fire. Gets some space and buries the jumper.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball. Really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
Morant looking around. The electric Ja Morant.
Fearless play by Morant. Goes up against tough coverage and still manages the inside shot.
To the left side wing. And the foul on Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. The defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
The 76ers making a switch here. Beverly's checked in. Harris passes to Embiid. Harris, a screen on Jackson. 6 to shoot. Strong finish by Embiid. Will Clark, with teams playing at such a fast pace now, it's often a choice between transition defense and offensive rebounding.
I think that's somewhat true. I think that was always a choice, but even more so today. I think you're right, Brian, because teams now are playing typically at a faster pace. I always value the ability to get second shots. I think you can balance the floor defensively, but I think rebounding on the offensive end still has to be part of how you attack, especially if you've got guys that are good offensive rebounders. You know, in addition to being a fantastic shooter, Covington is also an incredible athlete, somebody who looks to drop the hammer when he's free near the hoop.
And here's Morant outside, and again, it's Memphis with a three.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Pass to Embiid. Now, for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Picked by Aldama. The three ball. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Harris passes to Embiid. Back to Harris. .136 left in the first half of this one. Back to Embiid. Harris outside. Softly drops in the floater.
This is how dangerous Harris is. Look at this. Capable of burning you with the floater as well.
Aggressive take from Morant. The three is up. And that one's good. Jackson for three. Jackson's got 8 points in the quarter.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, a few years back, Marcus Smart was talking about how he'd love to follow in Hall of Famer Gary Payton's footsteps as the next guard to win Defensive Player of the Year. He spoke it into existence last year, winning that coveted award. But guys, you watch him play, his actions on the court speak louder than words.
No doubt about that, Allie. Thanks, good stuff there. Jackson with a screen on Beverly. Jackson outside. And it's blocked by Embiid.
The defensive instincts of Embiid on display there with the deny.
He throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points.
A lot of bounce ability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
It's stolen by Smart. Here's Jackson, puts it up, back to Smart. Outside for Morant. Pass to Jackson, fires the three. He's off on that one. The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. It's the Grizzlies up by 7. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Boy, how about Jaren Jackson? An impressive effort here today.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Kenyon Martin is out there with Nicholas Batum. Then it's Paul Reed. Then it's Patrick Beverly. And it's Springer in at the 2 spot. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Here's Batum. Here's Reed. No good with the triple. Memphis has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Here's Kennard. Here's Clark. Pass to Tillman. Kennard outside. And another miss by Memphis.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
And just the thought of Kenyon Martin Jr. Man, where's the time go, Clark?
It races by. You know that. I remember his dad putting up 51 points in the Ohio High School Finals. That was a state record. Does not seem like that long ago.
And look at those moves in the post and the smooth finish to go along with it.
Just excellent work around the rim.
Left his man lunging and reaching for air. That was something else right there.
And the 76ers with some changes. Morris comes in for Reed, and it's Oubre in for Springer. Here's Tillman, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Beverly. Clark grabs the board.
That's the shot you hope for, right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Back to Kennard. Clark with a screen on Oubre. Here's Kennard. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It goes on Jalen Noel. Timeout call, Memphis. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Outside Noel. Pass to Tillman. That shot off the mark. Batum with the defensive effort. Beverly, the pass to Martin. And a two-handed jam!
Love the unselfishness of Beverly. I mean, when he sees his teammate wide open, he quickly gets him the ball.
And here's Noel. Kennard on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he's going for the oop here. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
The 76ers have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Morris, a screen on Rose. Pass to Martin. Batum sets a screen. Martin, the pass to Batum. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Memphis has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Kennard against Oubre. Kennard, right side. Here's Noel into the lane. And a nice finish on the layup. Noel's got his first points of the night.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Morris with it, picked up by Rose. Morris passes to Beverly. Morris down low, working on Clark. Morris can't hit. Memphis leading. Three-pointer. And Kennard with the three. Kennard's got his first 3 points of the game.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Batum with a screen on Rose. Beverly, the pass to Oubre. There's 57 seconds left in the third.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark the most.
Rose, the pass to Tillman. Off target from three-point range. 2-for-1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I go for it.
Oubre finds Batum. Back to Oubre. To the paint. Martin outside. Outside Oubre. With the drive. Counted. And now just a three-point Memphis lead. And Rose has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to Noel. Kennard outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Kennard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
And it's stolen by Rose. Up in time. It doesn't go for him. And we've reached the end of the third. It's the Grizzlies leading by 5. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. On the court right now for the Grizzlies, Morant and Smart in the backcourt. Santi Aldama out there with Desmond Bane. And it's Jackson in at the 5.
Oh, Ja Morant, spring-loaded, and tearing them to shreds tonight. You know, when a player as versatile as Morant starts going off, look out.
Out to Harris. Pass to Embiid. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Santi Aldama. The free throw drops for Embiid.
The physicality of Embiid, unmatched really, yet he's so much fun to watch because he's agile, has skill and touch. Man, is he a joy to watch work.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
Picked by Covington. Melton passes to Covington. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
The quick feet of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Melton finds Covington. Takes it inside. Back to Melton. Covington, a screen on Morant. Here's Melton. Good on the bucket.
In a tight one like this, you have to trust in his ability.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he plays with no fear, and he certainly knows how to put the ball in the basket.
Melton against Morant. Jackson with a screen on Melton. Here's Morant. Morant hammers it down hard.
Oh, the vertical of Morant is simply incredible. I mean, he's fantastic at using it to his advantage on the inside.
Pass to Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
Morant against Melton. Up top Morant. Up top Jackson. Tipped away and stolen by Covington. Harris outside. Embiid, a screen on Bane. Embiid passes to Harris. And Harris throws it down.
The bigger the moment, the more Harris wants the ball. Big time shot there. He's comfortable in that role.
Jackson with a screen on Melton. And it's Morant off the drive. Kicks it out to Smart. Here's Aldama. Three-pointer off the mark. The 76ers have gotten off to a perfect 5 for 5 so far in the fourth. Here's Maxey.
Oh, what you say?
Come on now. And he goes in for the dunk.
So great seeing Maxey come through in the big spots, continuing to evolve right before our eyes.
Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball.
Brutal play at this point. It's frustrating because they battled so hard all night.
The Sixers leading. Melton outside. A minute and a half left in the fourth quarter.
The first step of Melton, tremendous. It helps him create the separation on the bounce that he's looking for.
From deep, Morant. Yes! A Morant three!
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Melton passes to Harris. A minute 6 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. 5 to shoot. And stolen by Bane. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Picked by Aldama. The three is up.
Boy, I tell you, the long reach of Covington, really bothering shooting. I mean, he enjoys making life difficult for whoever he's assigned to.
Screen by Embiid. Pass to Covington. Here's Harris. Embiid with it. Back to Harris. 4 on the clock. Let's go with a 3. The shot comes out. And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Timeout called. Memphis. The score tied at 55. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Kennard, he's checked in for Memphis. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Taylor Jenkins had to say to his team. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort, and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
Yeah, what composure from Jackson Jr. Not allowing the pressure of the moment to get to him.
Timeout called. The 76ers. They're losing by 3. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Checking in for the Grizzlies, number 15.
9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. For 3, here's Harris. And he drills the triple. Oh, a tremendous 3. We're tied. And the Grizzlies call time here. It's tied at 58. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And stolen by Covington.
Checking in for the Grizzlies, number 15, Brandon Clark.
For 3, here's Harris. Misses the tray. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. We'll take a quick break. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. Smart and Bain run the wings. Jaren Jackson out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
People will want those calls in every game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Melton on the wing, pounded by Morant. And here's Melton. And that one is hammered home.
Found the lane, sniffed that rack. Melton cleared for takeoff.
Clark with a screen on Melton. Morant, pass to Clark. Back to Morant. Clark with the screen. Clock at 6. And stolen by Covington. Here we go, one-on-one. From deep, Melton. Yes, and it's Embiid picking up the assist. Now it's a 3-point 76ers lead.
So quick off the catch. You gotta be impressed with Melton's decisive, confident attitude.
Aldama's checked in for Clark. Well, the Grizzlies shooting the ball at 60%, an excellent average. Picked by Aldama. Three-pointer. It's a three-pointer. Aldama Almost gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Dynamic. I mean, every night Morant makes incredible plays, and that extends as well to his passing.
Melton attacking. Three-pointer Embiid. Covington passes to Harris. Maxey surveys. Driving inside. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. Second chance shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. We are in OT. A minute and a half gone by and what has been a great one. Outside Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
Can you say prime time player Morant? He enjoys delivering for his team in these parts of the game.
Pass to Jackson. Now Smart. Morant with it. Clock at 4. Here he goes.
You know, you talk about Covington, and he's what you call a typical 3-and-D player. Has been that way most of his career.
Maxey. Smart grabs the miss.
You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time. Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Over to the left wing. Three-pointer Embiid. Offensive board. No good. And it's Morant with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Jackson outside. Takes a 3. And then Morant with the dunk.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
For 3, Maxey. And another miss by Philadelphia. Here's Smart, and there's the drive. Boom! He jams it straight down.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
And so the Grizzlies take the win. It was touch and go there for a while.